Oh my gosh, it worked! What? So weird, man. Okay, it's kind of late. You guys want to go on a little trip with me. Almonds, I'm hoping this helps. I know she likes peanut butter. I have a bunch of these Biscoff. I got a bunch of Biscoff. Peanut butter knife. She loves Ritz crackers. She told me a while back, lotion. I say a while back, but just a few days ago. In the Holy Bible. All right. Now, this is a road trip. So, I'm not going to read you guys while I'm driving. Some of you guys have emailed me concerned you haven't seen me on live very often, and that's because I've been pulled in all different directions. My personal life, many of you guys sharing your thoughts and lives with me. But one big thing that's happened is my friend Cynthia, my client Cynthia, Charlie's mom, was hit by a driver who was hurrying to take the kids to school. And Cynthia hit her because she pulled out in front of her. The lady pulled out in front of Cynthia. And let's just put it this way. Cynthia has been in the hospital for about 3 weeks. And she recently just had open heart surgery. The other driver who pulled out in front of Cynthia did not have car insurance. And so if this hits home, I hope that if you are driving around without car insurance, please call tomorrow and get yourself at least liability. Cynthia has been in a tough shape, and I just wanted to share this little brief moment, this little drive with you guys, because I feel like some of you guys are wondering what's going on, and sometimes you don't know what's going on, so you could assume, but let's just put it this way. Sometimes when your world is failing, you still have the energy to put towards someone else. And sometimes that is helping you both. So whatever things I'm going through, I hope I am able to put those aside, which I have been for several weeks now, helping Cynthia. I hope that someone's there for me when everything around me is crumbling. Does that make sense? So, I'll just chat with you a little longer, because once I start driving, I'm not going to read what you have to say. I'm going to keep you with me. I'll chit chat about some stuff and just kind of do a vlog. But Cynthia is a great human being. You know, she opens her door to anyone that knocks if they need help. And her daughter disowned her a long time ago and did not have valid reason. The story that I know about is not valid enough. And then Cynthia does have a son who has been there for her as much as he can. He's in Houston, and we're in Fort Worth. And he actually was adopted. And he found her 10 years ago. So he hadn't seen her in 2 years, and this accident happened. And so I was able to meet him. I kind of stepped in to help Cynthia, because I have learned to love her over the years of helping her with Charlie. And Charlie, I've been grooming him for, gosh, I can't even, 7 years, 9 years, I don't know, but somewhere in between 5 and 9 years. And I don't know, it's been a while. I'm now seeing Charlie go through blindness and be aggressive because of the blindness. You know, like, I know them really well, right? So my client, it's really important to me, and sometimes you're going to get in touch with these folks that come in for grooming, but it's going to be more than what you ever thought would be there. And sometimes family is not like your blood family. And you will find that if you invest the time in the people that you come in touch with, including the person you drive and get Starbucks every morning. I mean, you should know that person's name. You know what I'm saying? You should know that person's name and bring them a flower or two every now and then, or her, you know what I mean? Like that connection that we are losing in our lives. So Cynthia, because of the accident, it fractured her sternum, and she came home like that day, like that afternoon. I picked her up. Let me tell you, I'm her pet groomer. You know, I love her, but I'm her pet groomer, and it opened my mind up, and I share her story almost every day now about who do you have around you, and life can be like this, boom, it's gone. It can be like boom, it's gone. And I don't think you understand that I'm just not chatting about it. I'm like showing you that it's real. Like boom, your life can be gone right now. Right? As a nurse, I cringed when you said fractured sternum. How about cringing when you know that person also went through open heart surgery? Let me tell you, the lady that pulled out in front of her had 2 kids in the back seat, had no car insurance, and she was a nurse. So many of us out there, and I say us because we are all not perfect, but if you don't have car insurance, I can tell you right now, this moment right now, Cynthia's medical bills and the amount of time she's spent in the hospital on account of something she didn't do or not her fault is just as life-changing for her. The life-changing. I have no idea if the kids are okay, but that lady was walking around. That lady actually ran over to Cynthia and said, "Are you okay?" Cynthia was not able to get out of the car. And Cynthia made a few phone calls, and one call was me, and I stopped what I was doing, and I got a tow truck to tow her. Okay, I know I'm always thinking business, and that's very true. You have to think business. When the city tows it, then you got to go find the car, and then you have to pay to pick it up, and then you got to do all these things, whether you got hit or not, or whose fault it was or wasn't. Let me tell you, my tow truck guy, independent tow truck in Fort Worth, Texas, independent tow truck. Let me tell you, I had his number programmed in my phone, and he showed up and picked up her car before anybody, like the cops were there, and he was there. You need to know your people, and that's called networking. You need to know your people, and I'm not kidding, man. If you don't have a tow truck company, here's a few things you need to do. You need to program your 24-hour veterinarian. You need to program the veterinarian you want touching your dog. You need to program the nearest emergency room. You need to program. Do you feel me? You need to have a tow truck company that you called around 2 or 3 and said, "What's your rate? What's your rate? What's your rate?" And then you go based off the customer service over the phone, because you might go, "Holy crap, that guy was mean, and I don't like that one, and that one was too high, but this one, I'm going to save his number." That tow truck company, and it wasn't even my car accident. I just said, "Stay there, Cynthia." She's like, "The ambulance is pulling up right now." She goes, "Dee Dee, I can't get out of the car. I can't." She's crying, right? I can't believe she was talking to me. I'm getting enraged. I couldn't believe she's talking to me. And every time I visit her, like tonight, I'm going to say, "You are so lucky to be talking to me right now." And who's stepping in to pay the bills? And somebody has to step in. And I hope that this wakens your mind just a little bit. Her son's down in Houston. He has a family. When he comes up to see her and sit with her overnight, he's not working, right? Someone like me that's a friend that says, "Okay, I'm there. I've got the dogs, I've got this," and I have been actually cleaning her house because it's 40-year deep. It was 40 years deep full of stuff, and I have liquidated her house so that she could not get around in her house. I mean, it wasn't like a true hoarding, if you like watching those hoarding shows like I do. It wasn't like a true hoarding, but there was no way she was maneuvering her walker. It wasn't happening. She's holding the walls to get through, you know. And so when she came home that first night, I was like, "Okay, this has got to go. All this has got to go. You know, you have got to be able to dance with that walker. I mean, you need to be able to move around, right?" So I really appreciate you guys watching and listening and being a part of this. I hope this really just shows you companionship and just the kindness. I feel like you gotta push out there to people. Some people you might have just met like a year ago and they need you. I hope you can be there for them. And I'm going through my own things, and you're going through your own things, So don't think for a minute, I'm not sitting here thinking, I have a lot on my plate. And we all have a lot on our plate. It isn't like, oh, I have nothing going on. So don't think I'm thinking 1 minute that you don't have a lot on your plate. We all have a lot of on our plate, right? So make sure, you know that and do only what you can do, but then just do it just a little bit more. Just do a little bit more than what you normally would do. And God's watching, okay? All right, so if you're here and you're happy, please smash that like button for me. Let me know you're happy. Let me know you like me coming on, telling you these things. I know this is not grooming. I know that this is not grooming. Those of you members, Callie, thank you for being here. Thank you for continuing to be a member. That's awesome. I got a message, I believe from Beverly today. She said, Dee Dee, you dyed your hair pink and then you disappeared. I said, I'm going through a lot of stuff. I'll tell you later about it. And this is some of the stuff that I'm going through. Being there and exhausting yourself. Look what time it is. I'm going to go now, 9:18 p.m. We're going to drive down. It's going to take me 20 minutes to get there. I'm going to go visit with Cynthia. I don't know if you saw the very beginning of this video. I know 122 of you did not see it, but I got lotion. I brought her gum last time because she said her mouth was funky. I got lotion because she said her cheeks were so dry and crusty. Oh my gosh. And I got her Ritz. She said, today, I'm not able to eat anything, Dee Dee. And I'm thinking, your son was there. Why didn't he bring you something, man? You know what I mean? But you know what happens? Your son gets locked in on sitting there. Do you not know when you're at the hospital, like, you don't feel like you can leave? And then when you do leave, I mean, it's not like you go grocery shopping, you go do your this and that, and then you come right back because you want to be right there, right? So I got some Ritz. I just grabbed whatever in the cabinet. Ritz crackers. I know she eats Ritz crackers and peanut butter. Got her a knife. Got her some lotion. Got her some my favorite cookies. These things. These Biscoff. Because this Biscoff at the hospital is probably $1,000. This right here at the hospital is $1,000, isn't it? I don't even want to know. They don't even carry Biscoff. They're going to be Biscoff-y. It's going to have some knockoff version of Biscoffs, forgive me. But the hospitals are expensive. You want like a baby wipe at the hospital? I think it's $50 for a little this and that. Am I right? No, I wasn't on vacation. I haven't been on vacation. I'm so sorry, those of you guys who have also had strokes, who have also had open heart surgery. I know what you're going through right now. And those of you guys supporting a family and you're going through your trivials, I'm really sorry. I really hope that you do something with your community, whether it's a church, I don't care what you need to do, but something positive with your community. And if you get involved, like right now, if she didn't have the people around her, like she's really good friends with her neighbor. She's got me. She's got some coworkers. Do you not know she just turned 70? She turned 70 when she was hit. The day after she was hit, like a day after she was hit, she turned 70. And this was her birthday. It's been real tough. Remember I told you, man, a lot of things are happening right now to a lot of people. It's been real tough for a lot of people. So, she just turned 70 and she's still working. Man, it's awesome. And she's not even one. She don't even text and drive. She don't even know how to hold the phone and drive. She couldn't even do that. I just can't believe, And she's, man, I'd be like, I can't believe this lady did this to me. I can't believe this lady did this to me. She has not even said that. You not know, she said, how are the kids? Yeah, exactly. And so, when someone has to get their whole chest cut open and tell me, you're a nurse, do they fracture your ribs and open it up for you? Can you just cry with me for just a minute? Can you just have some tears right there? Just crack open and have open heart surgery? Do you think you could make it? Rib spreader? Do you feel this? I know there's 127-ish of you guys out there. Later on, I think some people will watch this. And if you can just close your eyes and just breathe and just imagine having to have open heart surgery on account of a car accident, because one thing happens, another thing happens, and boom, 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 you're now having open heart surgery. You know what I mean? It cannot not, I'm like over here about this ball. It cannot, I don't even know how to explain. Like, it cannot not touch your heart. It cannot not have an effect on you, right? It's got to have it. Even if you go, you know, Dee Dee, she talks too much. I don't know why she does. And then later on, you're about to go to sleep, and you're like, man, if I had open heart surgery, I don't know that I would make it. Like, I don't know that I could pull through, like, mentally. And I don't know that I could look at the scar. I don't know if I could. I don't know who I would call to. Let me tell you, I was helping Cynthia, and I told her, I said, Cynthia, I've seen some things I thought I'd ever see you do. I mean, Cynthia, if you're watching this, okay? I saw her, like, I'm telling you, man, she was like, we could not get her up out of sitting in recliner. And that recliner was the most comfortable place. I didn't know I was going to turn it into a home care. I don't have it in me to be a home care. I don't think I could do it. You know what I mean? I told her on the phone, I said, are you sure you're thinking I'm going to be a home care? I was like, you better talk to them before you leave the hospital. I was like, you better talk to them before you leave the hospital, Cynthia. You better talk to them. Just ask them if they got that belt thing they wrap around you, blah, blah, blah. You better get one. I don't care how much, a $500 belt to you. I can pick you up. You better get it. Oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? Better get that belt. We were talking on the phone today. I said, okay, so Cynthia, you do know that you're getting stronger every day, right? I said, you don't think I'm going to be picking you up next week, do you? I was like, you don't think I'll be picking you up next week, do you? I said, I'm going to put the bed in the living room for you, okay? And I started thinking, I was like, man, if I put that bed in the living room, how's she going to get all the way back over to the bathroom? Honestly, I should put the bed right next to the door of the bathroom. Am I right? You know, all you can do is laugh because this is where we're at. You're in the hospital, you're laid up. And you better be able to laugh, because if she were to leave us right now, I want to be able to, like, I'm laughing with you, Cynthia, okay? I said, Cynthia, I could not pick her up at that recliner. And I said, stand up, Cynthia. And she said, I am standing up. And she was not, you know how she wasn't standing up? I was like, stand up. She was like, I'm not. And she goes, I am standing up. I was like, no, you're not. I was like, she was hanging on me like a monkey, right? She's hanging around. And I said, you've got all your weight on my neck. You're not standing up. Oh, snap. And she said, Dee Dee, you better get me a big old, where's Kathleen Durr? Because I know you can relate. She said, you better get me a big old toilet. I said, a big old toilet? I said, I don't think another big old toilet will fit in the bathroom like that. I'm going to have to get you a bigger toilet seat, maybe. All you can do, like, I'm crying, right? But all you can do is you got to laugh somewhere. Like, oh my gosh. I could not even, I physically was happy that her son, for 10 years, right? 10 years, her son found her. He was adopted. He found her 10 years ago. So 10 years. And when he showed up, I let them have that, because I walked up in there and I was like, oh, no, I'm going to start to bawl right now. He goes, yeah, you better not do that. Okay. Let me tell you, the son said, he said to his mom, he said, Mom, he didn't leave her side, you guys. This is a wonderful person. The adopted son didn't leave her side. And he said, I had to go rent a room just so I can sit down and bawl by myself for a while. Just to sit down and just cry. Woo! If you can even relate, putting aside the things that you were doing, you thought counting coupon was hectic? Put that aside and let's look at this big picture. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at this big picture right here. I gotta put that as that. I thought that cleaning the house was important. Yeah. Could I have heart surgery? Absolutely. Could you have open heart surgery? Yeah. She had no idea she was gonna have to go through this that morning when someone pulled out in front of her. She had no idea. She didn't plan. I'm gonna get up. I'm going to do the dogs, and I'm going to go to work. I'm going to head to work, and about 2 miles from my house, a lady, I better have my seatbelt on. A lady's going to pull out in front of me, and I'm not going to be the same ever after that. I need that belt. I can tell you, you better let me know if you're serious though, because you know the bill you know at the hospital how much it's going to be. But don't spend any extra money in this and that. Don't be spending $500 to get me this belt, man. Because I mean, if I got to start doing squats again, I will. You know what I mean? So if you have a free belt, please, she's going to be home in a week. I hope. I'm going to pray she's home in a week. I think she's opted and talked to them and decided probably rehab might be the best for her to help her learn how to get up out of bed. Because let me tell you, I told her, I said, when you get here, it's not going to be 2-3 little nurses over here trying to pick you up. It's just going to be me, or maybe me, and I'll call your neighbor, you know. And I said, and when I'm at work, I mean, how are you going to get up if you need help getting up? And she said, yeah, I better do rehab. And I said, yeah, I think you might want to do rehab, but you never know, right? You never know how it's going to go down. I said, this rocking recliner chair too, man, this ain't going to work. I was like, you couldn't even know. No, you can't run. Can't even get up. No, everything in your life just changed. So everything costs money, right? And those of you guys who complain about the money thing, it's real. It's real. I can't, I'm worried for Cynthia. I know she has some medical insurance. Praise God she did. Because I remember at a time where we had talked about she wanted to stop working so much. And if she had stopped working and she didn't have medical coverage, she would be in tough shape right now. Because I would say on a daily, I want to say 2 ambulance rides, and medical bills don't stop. We've already talked about this. 2 ambulance rides and a daily in heart trauma. So being in the hospital is one thing. Being in heart trauma is probably another amount, right? So, well, Callie, I don't know about you. I've never done home care. I don't know. This is new to me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I will try my best. I'll be calling some help. I'll be like, hey, you know, I can't handle this. Yeah, you keep going. You're just another person's right. You do have to press forward, and don't think for a minute that I'm not helping her press forward. And she was going downhill for a minute, right? And eventually had decided, she said the day before the heart surgery, she said, God did not bring me this far for me to go fail under this heart surgery. And she called me and said, Dee Dee, it's going to be all right. And I'm gonna be okay. You didn't bring me this far to do all this and that, and I said, I kept telling her, this is a blessing in disguise. It's gonna help you get your weight under control, get healthy, all these pills and this and that you're on for diabetic, this and that, blah blah blah. Now you're being monitored. You should use it to your complete advantage. You know what I mean? So, okay. Now, maybe I should let you guys go now. While I'm driving, I don't know. I could hear it now. Why are you driving and doing that? Because it's going to be dark anyway. But I spent a good 22 minutes kind of at least telling you guys about what's going on. I am so not perfect, Rosa, but I am trying. I really want to be able to look at God and say, you know, God, I really did the best I can. I did the best I could. And lately I've been saying, God, you know, how much more do you want me to do? Because I'm exhausted. You know, I am spread so thin, helping so many different people, that I just need some help myself, you know. And I have got overwhelmed and get exhausted and then just melt down and then just get back up. Just get back up, because someone needs us. Like someone like Cynthia needs you, and you gotta get up. You can break down and cry and drop to your knees and beg God and all this and that. You can do all that stuff, but you got to get back up. Right now, I got back up. Right, it's 9:30. I got back up, and we're going. We're going to go see Cynthia. We got a lot to do. You know, I like to go at night because it's quieter. You're out. I don't like to cause problems. I don't like to be a burden. I don't like to cost people money. I don't like to take people's valuable time. I don't like to get. Do you feel how I think? I think of all these things when I'm grooming, when I'm working, when I'm helping other people, when I'm that's why there were some mean people that were like, I tipped the Atmos guy or whatever because of all the time he took. I tipped him, and someone said he gets paid to do that. No, he gets paid to do his job. All that extra stuff, that's extra. He doesn't have to sit there for 4 more hours and really educate me and the neighbor and this and that and all these people, you know, that extra, you know what I'm saying? So then you go, this is the extra stuff. This is the, you do this and that, this and that. This is the extra stuff that you're going to do. So it humbles me knowing that I get to meet God one day, and I'll be able to go, I did everything I could. I exhausted myself, God. You put it on my plate, and I exhausted myself, and I made it through there. You know what I mean? I made it through there to be strong for that other person. I was weak. I was on my knees, but I made it through there, right? To get to there, right? Whew, you know what I'm saying? If you just got here and you're happy to be here, you're watching, and just smash that like button for me. And if someone needs to hear what I'm saying right now, it might not be their heart trauma, it might not be all that, but it's something that I've said that you want to share. Put that share out there, put it on your social media. And anyone who donated, I think I saw one donation. Thank you so much. I didn't come out here for that tonight. Time is valuable, though. You get that, and I appreciate that. So Angie, you're gonna have to go back to the beginning, and let's just make sure that we all know we're here for other reasons than our own. And if it's on your plate, you're not too exhausted to do it. Just stand up and just make it happen, okay? If you want to help Dee Dee, don't say something unless you mean it. Whew. Honeybee and I have a great bond, a great relationship. Thank you, Honeybee. I'm so glad I'm on here on your Australian time. I love you guys. I love you guys, man. I love sharing. I see some of my top subscribers and super fans, Melissa P, Honeybee, Callie. I mean, I see you out there. Some of you guys are not members, and that's okay. And I know you're still partial super fan, right? Partial super fan, because you're always here watching. You're always here contributing. I know Australia is pretty cool, man. Dee Dee, when I had my stroke, my oldest son called me a piece of, it ends with an N. I hung up on him. You know, screw him. I walk in there and the first ambulance visit or whatever, they gave her one of those breathing things so she couldn't get pneumonia. Do you know that day I brought that, they had already given her a new one? And I said, Cynthia, I was like, dang. And I said, look what I brought. I brought that with the balls in it so they can get the lungs and all that full of oxygen and the air and everything. And I said, I know that sucker probably going to cost you like $500. I brought it. And I was like, now you got two. Great. Yeah, my hair is actually, the pink's kind of coming out of it. And I love this color. I wore that shirt the other day. You know what the color is? Coral. I love coral. And the color of coral. And I was like, this is coral. I love it. I love it. It's actually fading out a little bit already. So I will let you know, Callie, if they do or do not send her home with a belt. I'm trying to avoid the cost of the belt is what for her sake. I'm not going to get that bill. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help her here at her house, but I don't have her bill. I'm scared for her because I know she's alone. You want a piece of gum, it's gonna cost $60, but you're craving gum so bad you don't even know what the bill amount is. You all know what I'm talking about. Because you get that emergency room bill, you get this and that, this and then all of a sudden you're like, man, I didn't know it wasn't gonna get covered. I would never ask for the Kleenex. Right? You know what I mean? Allison, if you have to pay for it, don't send it. Well, I'll figure it out here. No, if you have to pay to buy one and all that, if you know how you get nurses and kind of, you know, as a groomer, I get some tools, and every now and then I'll just throw out some tools to you guys, some free stuff, which I do a lot, right? So you know what I'm saying, right? Aw, Angela Turk, man, miss you. That's awesome. Thank you. And I missed another one too. Thank you so much, you guys. It's so thoughtful, Deanne, so thoughtful. So we can pray for ourselves, and we can pray for everyone around us, and we can pray for all y'all out there and everybody who's suffering and going through, and I say suffering is like going through some serious pain, that kind of feeling of like emptiness, loneliness, pain, hurt, mad at the world thing. People let you down. The world's let you down. All these things that we're going through right now. So I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go and get on the road. 177 of you. Woo, that's awesome. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you're sharing if you feel like somebody needs to hear this, man. Just get back up, okay? You just gotta get back up, whatever you're going through, and just extend whatever energy you have out to someone else, and all of a sudden you will find your world will be more peaceful. Callie, I'm not gonna call you, man. I gotta focus. I don't even know, man. I'll chit chat with you tomorrow, okay? All right, I love you guys. Thanks for sharing this moment with me. Callie, thank you. Cynthia is a top client, a very close client, and now a very great friend. I mean, let me tell you, when she had to put Sam down, one of her dogs, she asked me to be there for her, and I stood there with her in the room, and I had a company, Beyond the Rainbow, that's no longer in business, help us transition Sam over to the rainbow. And that's how close we are. When you are there and you're crying with your friend, and you're crying until your nose has boogers hanging down it, and you're letting your dog go and you're saying goodbye because you know you'll never see your dog again, that is how close you are with someone. When they ask you to go to do that, you go do that. And let me tell you, everyone's crying and this and that, right? Exactly. $100 for a nausea pill, man. I ought to run to Walgreens for you, okay? I talked through that whole process for Sam. I talked and whispered in Cynthia's ear. I told her, I'm there for you. I'm here for you. We're here for you the whole time. So there's a closeness to your clients when you spend, if you're a groomer, if you're not a groomer, if you're somebody that needs somebody, to open up your heart to someone that's close to you, and make sure you have a backup plan. You have these phone numbers that you can call when you need people. You have to reach out. Cynthia's calling me. She didn't really want to be a burden, but I always told her, and I repeated myself over and over and over, if you ever need something, you call me. You ever need something, you call me. You know someone lives by themselves, you know someone's alone, you know this and that, you put it out there. Okay? You got to put it out there because no one's going to know. You don't have to ask for this and that very much. If you say, yeah, would you mind if I saved your number, and if I need something, I'll call you? And then you could test that call too, man. Test that call on a Friday night. Hey. And not every Friday night, man, but test that call. You want to make sure that person you call is going to show up. All right, God, thank you for tonight. Thank you for the strength to do anything I can for the people that I love, the people that are around me, my clients, my friends, you guys on YouTube, man. Thank you for the strength you've given me when I'm weak. Because, man, I don't know where I would be without you right now, God. Oh, my gosh, man. Oh, my goodness, man. I've been crying out your name lately, and I don't know what the world is going through, but I see it. I see things unfolding that are not what is normally supposed to happen. I don't know if you're just cleaning up house, or I don't know what the deal is, but man, we really need you, and we want your protection and your guidance. Thank you for being here for Cynthia and bringing her through that heart surgery. Give me the strength to not bawl in front of her tonight, because man, it's going to be just some stuff. I don't know if I can handle that. I'll be strong, and I need your strength, God. Please be with everyone here, all of us participating in this prayer and watching over all of those people that need you, God. Man, we all need you so bad. I just hope we open up our heart enough to just let you in. We are disconnecting from our communities. We are disconnecting from people around us. We are forgetting where we need to be humble at. You can't do it alone. You can't do it in your room. You can't do it alone in your room. So reach out to each and every one of us, Lord. We need you. Thank you, Lord, for all that you do for us. Amen. All right, you guys. If you don't have God in your life, man, I'm telling you, just find him, okay? And accept him into your life. Have him change your world, change your whole life and everything you thought that if you don't even know what I'm talking about, pick up a Bible. I mean, right now, Callie could put a link right there for you. You could download the Bible these days. But don't just stop there. You cannot do something alone. I could not do this alone if I didn't have my powwow of friends checking on me and making sure I'm cool. Just even that, hey girl, are you okay today? Hey, are you okay today? If you don't have that, I mean, you need it. And if you don't have it and you need it, you need to grow it. That love, that genuine love for humanity. So make sure, reach out in your community, reach out to someone, an old friend that you forgot about. I can't tell you what to do, but these are just ideas that maybe can help with you. I'm not saying reach out to someone that hurt you. I'm not saying open the door to toxicity. I'm not saying reach out to people that harmed you. I'm saying grow the community of love around you. And if you don't have it, try to find it, start building that, because one day you might need those people. And you're not going to be able to Cynthia could not do it alone. If Cynthia dropped on the floor right now in her own house, who would be there? If she had not had a community built up, a little bit of love around her work, her groomer, these little people around her that she had no idea would step up to the plate in her status, in her state, right? Did you know that I was going to be at home care? Hell no. Excuse me. No. I had no idea. And I was like, I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I'm doing it. And I don't see anyone else here. Okay, I'm down. We're here. I'm here. I'll do the best I can. You want peanut butter? I'll bring peanut butter. Right? All right. All right, I'm done. I'm going to be here all night with you guys because I love you guys, man. This is entertaining for me. But hey, I got to go, man. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. And share. Smash the like button on your way out. If you're happy, I'm telling you, I hope it's okay for me to share this with you. But I'm going to tell Cynthia later on, you can go watch it. Man, I saw some body parts of Cynthia. I had no idea. I was like, oh no. I said, what? Thank you, Sandra. Thank you all. Gosh, man. That's great. Have a relationship with God. Absolutely. Love, love, love you guys back. Oh, man. I said, Cynthia, I never knew I was going to see these things. I never knew I would see these things. The stuff you're going to see as you get older, I promise you, you're going to be like, oh, my gosh. What? I put that dress down, girl. She's like, I have to pee. I have to pee now, okay? Oh. And I'm not joking. I know it sounds kind of, ridiculous and all this. CC Bear, that is so sweet. I'm really glad. Tell me about it, Dee. I can imagine. Yesterday I was like, put your skirt down, Cynthia. But, you're laughing because it is what it is. When someone is going through trauma, health trauma, do you not know it's going to be like, can you please hand me that Dee? It's like, please what? Please hand me those peanut butter. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. But you know what I'm saying, right? Absolutely, Kimberly. We pray for your family. All right. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow. You have to laugh. Okay. You cannot go over here. I try to laugh about it and joke about it. It's real. It's not that funny, but it's laughable. You can talk about it and laugh about telling someone, put your dress down, girl. Come on. I know you're going to pee over that trash because you can't make it to the toilet, but gosh, at least have the dress down, Okay. You feel me, right? Okay, Cynthia, forgive me, okay? Because I know you're probably going to watch this later. But just forgive me, Cynthia. I had to share your story. I had to share some news. You have to laugh about it. Otherwise, I see you. Exactly, April. I see you. I see you. I see every part of you. Yep, I do. Can't leave. Have to help. All right, we love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, I got a groom tomorrow, and I'll be seeing you. Hopefully, okay. If not, don't hold me accountable. But you know what I'm saying. Thank you, Sandra. I need that. If you don't laugh, you will cry, Virginia. I love you guys. All right, peace out. We'll talk to you soon, okay? Can really belly laugh. Bye. Praying for all of you. Love you guys. Smash the like button. Share. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye.